Tonight on BananaDrama, Onision banned from Twitch. Chris Hansen pays Greg a visit. And a brief look into Onision's premium offerings. Also, at the end of the show, Mr. Repsion sued by Onision. Roll the dramatic clips and royalty-free music.
Yeah, it's another Onision joke. Sue me.
This has to be one of the most hysterical things I have ever seen or witnessed.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Magda and today's video is about Onision being banned from Twitch, aka the platform from yet another platform.
Well, not the worst of his problems. This just in, breaking news. Onision has lost his Twitch.
So, we're going to talk about Onision for a while. The reason why is because a lot has happened over a very short space of time.
Chris Hansen from the famous TV show To Catch a Predator basically just went across the entire country to go and knock on Onision's door.
Onision called the cops on Chris Hansen.
You honestly cannot make this stuff. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up.
Thank you. Calm down, ladies, calm down. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to BananaDrama. It was going to be called BananaRama, but copyright issues, I'm sure. And I'm sure we'll have some copyright issues with this video anyway, because Onision, he's a cheeky sod. He is a cheeky sod. He's a naughty boy. And oh boy, has he been nasty. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. BananaDrama, the show that focuses on the latest news surrounding your boy Greg, aka Onion Boy, aka James. That's right, folks. On tonight's show, we're going to be talking all about how Onision got a cheeky little visit from your boy, the Predator who hunts the predators, Chris Hansen. And, of course, Onision also was banned from Twitch. Colour me shocked. Imagine it. Also on tonight's show, ladies and gents, we find out the spicy truth that Onision is, well, apparently going to be suing Chris Hansen. Good luck. And your boy Mr. Repsion. I know Mr. Repsion is starting a GoFundMe, and hopefully by the time that this gets out to you, the link will be down below in the description. If not, check back on the community tab and the description of this video, because I will be promoting it everywhere. On tonight's show, we'll be passing it over to Alex, where he's going to be reading all about the recent dramas with Chris Hansen and Onision. Then we'll take it to Lord Bear, and he will be covering the 911 call as made to the police when Chris Hansen went to go and pay him a visit. And of course, to end the show, we'll be taking a nice cheeky look at Onision's channel memberships, and we're seeing what you can get with your hard-earned cash. Let's start the video. Well, welcome to the first episode of BananaDrama. Hopefully this isn't the last one, folks. Prior to recording this, I did actually send Onision an email. Whether he responds is up to him, I guess. I suppose he won't respond to a small YouTuber like me, but it is what it is. We shall make the most of what we can, and hopefully I don't get a false copyright claim from the Onion Boy for very clearly using his content in fair use. So, what's been happening with old Greg then? Well, because of my job, it would appear I can't get to the drama fast enough, and everyone watching would have very likely already be very much in the know and well informed about the topics of this video. That's perfectly fine. Perhaps you wish to hear my take on things, or maybe you just enjoy seeing Onision's world crumble around him. Either way, it's all good in my books. So I suppose we should start with the most naughty, the most tasty, the most delicious, as Omegon would usually poetically state, part of the video. Chris Hansen, the predator who hunts the predators, took a sneaky yet cheeky little visit to Greg's house to confront the onion in its natural habitat. Now, instead of choosing to open the door without cameras in his face, might I add, and inviting Chris in to have a chat and give him his side of the story, and defend himself, Onision decided to call the police. He called 911, which I'm sure the local authorities just loved, by the way, having their time wasted like that. That said, I'm sure they all got a Chris Hansen autograph. We will be listening to the 911 audio call in a bit, folks. Lord Bear will be handling that part of the video. Now, isn't it funny? Isn't it so telling that Onision chose to not open the door and have a chat to give his side of the story here? I mean, it was perfectly fine for him to bully several women in some of the most messed up, sickening relationships, if you can call them that, for years. It was okay for him to try to bully his own audience into supporting him financially when the IRS issued their tax bill of $150,000. I've also heard that he's been brave enough to follow through on threatening to sue Mr. Repzion too. He has the stones to do all that, but not give his side of the story to Chris Hansen. I mean, imagine not wanting to give your side of the story. Probably because he knows how guilty he is of abuse, of trying to start a cult, of grooming young women, that he knows now he's buggered. Did you really have to call the police? Onision described their pursuit of him as quote-unquote hateful. Sorry, onion chops, that's not going to work here. Now, I'm aware that there is some drama pertaining to Chris Hansen rocking up to Onision's house, that it was unacceptable to do so. I do believe there were some personal snippets of info leaked with the attempted confrontation, although don't quote me on that. But Chris Hansen isn't quote-unquote internet people. He doesn't abide by our set of rules that we've set for ourselves. This is standard practice for him, plus I believe Greg's address, phone number and so on are very much public knowledge. With a simple Google search you can acquire quite a bit about the chap. It is an odd thing though, isn't it? I mean, internet land, of course. If I rocked up to someone's house with a camera, that'd be me, done. But I suppose I'm not from the mainstream, nor am I a respected TV personality with a track record of successful takedowns of predators. I don't know, it's a weird one, isn't it? But let's move on, folks. We will have the 911 call in a bit. The other piece of Onision related news I wanted to cover that I'm sure has already been burned into your retinas is that he was banned from Twitch, another platform in which Greg has been removed, thus reducing his ability and capacity to earn revenue. It's also one less place where he can spread his disgusting antics, potentially roping in more girls, whether to rate their bodies for quote-unquote self-esteem purposes or solicit potential relationships, or rather potential victims to be groomed by him and Kai. This is hardly surprising of Twitch though, they've banned people for far less in the past. It doesn't shock me at all to hear that they outright banned him. People on Twitch get banned for jokes, or if you're a guy, you get banned for showing too much skin, for example. By the way, shameless shill, follow me on Twitch, it's just Irate Alex, one word. I'm trying to do one stream a week. Come say hi when I next go live, guys. But this is another platform he has been removed from, another revenue source gone. The walls have got to be closing in on Onision right now. But then again, he is a uber narcissist with incredible quantities of arrogance. He probably thinks that, nah, it's all gonna be fine. Well, Greggykins, with the IRS and from what I hear, the FBI breathing down your neck, and with you losing platforms like Patreon not that long ago and now Twitch, well, it's only a matter of time, isn't it? That said, I'm going to say something a little bit controversial that as I said on Twitter not that long ago. I don't want Onision completely banned off of all platforms whilst he's free. Why? Well, because I can't see what he's doing if he's completely banned. I want to know where he is and what he is doing. Now, one could raise the argument, oh, but Alex, he has his private Instagram, Twitter, and even websites all stuck behind a paywall, a Discord too. Yeah, well, if you know who to follow on certain social media platforms, then you know Onision has nowhere to hide. Mind you, I'm willing to bet there's some, how to word this without being demonetized? Solo videos on certain websites that host non-Christian content, because I'm the goodest Christian boy and know not of what you speak. It wouldn't surprise me if he had secret accounts there, attempting to lure in potential new grooming targets. Now, before I pass you back to our lovely host, me in a suit on camera that I haven't figured out the name for yet, I'd like to quickly speak on something. Now, some of you may have heard of rumblings within the Chris Hansen camp. Shifty and dodgy behaviour from his team members, Chris not vetting them or doing anything about them. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about that, instead I'm going to link a video from Mr. GG that explains it all. This also ties in with another creator I know, the anti-Onision community, if you can call it that, and Chris Hansen's team have really made me think that nobody actually wants justice here. Although I'm sure I can be convinced otherwise now that Chris has gone to actually confront Onision properly. And I know this all sounds very hyperbolic, but hear me out. Fellow creator, Just Sarah, says that she was doxxed and had accusations made against her, and after seeing how quick these uber-aggressive people on Twitter, almost acting like a unified force, a mob, were when Shani tried to get them to attack me for not wanting to make a video on Onision yet. Yeah, I can believe that, to be honest. And in reference to Chris Hansen's team, I'm speaking specifically about Vince. He's responsible for multiple copyright takedowns, producing a website scam, and just being a giant general knob jockey. Now, whilst writing this video, the lawsuit from Onision against Repzion I mentioned earlier, yeah, well, that's now confirmed, and Repzion has started a GoFundMe, which I'll link below if you wish to support him in this endeavor. This is to cover legal fees for Mr. Repzion. Mr. Repzion has worked hard to outline Greg and Kai's long line of past abuse, and if you appreciate his due diligence, his hard work, then help the guy out if you're able to, and if not, please share the GoFundMe around. I'm sure he would appreciate it. Now I'm going to move on and let my weird suit-donning character take over again. Ta-ta! Woo! Thank you very much, Alex, for that. I certainly appreciate that, sir. And now, before we get on to Lord Bear's segment of the video, which I'm sure you're all looking forward to, we're going to take a cheeky look at what you can spend your money on if you take a nice little cheeky walk over to the Onision channel. You see, many YouTube channels on YouTube have the ability to open up the floor to let their subscribers support them on a financial basis. For example, here on the Irate Alex channel, you can support via channel memberships, things like Irate Fan, get your name in the credits, Irate Superfan, get 2 hours early access to the latest content. But what do you get when you go to the Onion Boys channel? Wow, I so happen to have his channel up on my phone here. If you join the Onision Speaks channel and help support him financially, you can get for £1.99 reoccurring payment, cancel anytime. You get loyalty badges next to your name in the comments, custom emojis in live chat, and of course you unlock the ability to see Onision's premium Twitter. Imagine paying to see someone's Twitter. Like, you can see my Twitter for free, by the way, folks, at IrateAlex on Twitter. Well, let's have a look at the next perk for £4.99. I don't know if this translates across to American and Canadian and other various currencies, but for £4.99 of your hard-earned money, you get all the previous perks, but you also get access to the Onision Prime Premium Instagram. So you get to see disgusting, horrible pictures of the acne-riddled creature that is Onision. I'm sure that all the ladies want that to happen. You also get access to his Discord, provided you are 18 and over. Access to every Onision digital music album. Sign me up, ladies and gents. Sign me up. But there's more. For $22.99, you get your name in the credits. That's right, you get all the previous perks from before, and you get your name in the credits at the end of Onision videos. Whereas if you sign up to be a channel member for IrateAlex, ladies and gents, you get that on the very first perk, the $1.99 perk. Yeah. And is there one more or two more? There were two more, but the last one seems to have gone missing. Monthly 1-to-1 chat and game. That's right. For $44.99, you get to play games with Onision, and you can join him in the Discord chat at the same time. There you go, ladies and gents. For $44.99, for £45, you can play a game with Onision. There appears to be one missing, and I'm just wondering whether I have missed it, or whether it's because I'm in the UK that I can't see all of them. Hold on a moment. And here it is, ladies and gents. I don't know whether it's been completely removed or not. I don't know. But a few days ago, for $89.99, folks, you could get the one-on-one Skype and follow. So if you were a young female and you somehow managed to get your hands on £90 or $90, I don't know if it translates across, ladies and gents, but if you could have paid to be groomed directly. Does that sound like something you'd want to sign up to, ladies and gents? Oh, wow. But anyway, now that I've shown you that, ladies and gents, I'm going to pass you over to Lord Bear, and he's going to be responding to the 911 call that Onision made when Chris Hansen came to play.
Hello, you filthy degenerates! I have returned from Mukbang Land to this Onion Boy again. Alex, why are you making me do a bit on Onision again? I don't like looking at him, you know this. He gives me the heebie-jeebies. Plus, you know, he's been trying to muscle in on my shtick for years. You know, start a cult of personality, get all the women to follow you, do naughty things to aforementioned women, give them jobs like kitchen wench or official milker of the lord of the estate. That's not as dirty as it sounds, by the way. And have them understand the fact that it is me that is indeed God, and not some wannabe edgelord with loads of testosterone and a penchant for lollies. Fine! Well, I suppose we just need to listen to that 911 call. I don't actually have to look at him, do I? We wouldn't want a repeat of what happened when I saw Shani for the first time, would we? Ha ha ha! Okay, let's play the audio.
911, what are you reporting?
Hi, there's a person who's been stalking me online and they just showed up to my house. Yeah.
Okay, and they're outside now?
Yes, they're knocking on my door.
Okay. And do you know if they have any weapons?
They have a bunch of camera people, like they're YouTube stalkers.
Okay. But no weapons seen?
I didn't see any weapons. I just saw like 6 guys in my driveway, and one of them is knocking on my door.
Okay, 1 second here.
YouTube stalkers? Oh, Onision, you're one to bloody talk, aren't you? Cheeky so-and-so. I love how he calls 911 and then proceeds to lie to the operator. You should be charged with not only wasting police time, which is very important, Onision, but you should be charged with being a lying bellend. YouTube stalkers, behave!
And the one that's knocking on your door, is he the main one that you said has been stalking you?
Yes, he's a stalker. He's yelling things at me through the door right now.
Okay, and do we know his name at all?
It's Chris Hansen.
Okay, Hansen?
Hansen, yeah. Hansen.
And then Chris?
Chris, yeah.
Okay, is he white, black, Asian, Hispanic?
He's white.
Okay, do we know how old he is?
Older. He's like probably 58, 60, something like that.
Tall?
Probably 5'10", 5'11".
Okay, thin, medium, or heavy?
He's skinnier.
What color hair?
Blondish gray.
Okay, and are you able to see what he's wearing or no?
I think he's wearing a black jacket.
Okay.
I have a security camera.
Uh-huh. Can you see what color pants?
He's wearing a black jacket, black pants. His hair is gray. He's still yelling things at me through the door.
Okay, black jacket, black pants. Can you hear what he's yelling?
No.
Okay.
Oh, he's saying, I want your side of the story, Greg. My name's not even Greg.
Oh, you lying bastard! My name's not even Greg. He's yelling at me. He wants my side to a very serious story. You, sir, are a detestable Greg. In what world do you think it was a good idea to call 911? You know, the emergency line for people who actually need to use in emergencies things like robberies and stabbings, to call up and lie through your teeth. Gee, I wonder what will happen to you in prison. You'll have to hold Mr. Big's pocket out in the yard, I'm sure.
Okay. What is your last name?
My name is James Jackson.
Okay. Last of Jackson, first of James is what I heard. Is that correct?
Yeah, he's saying I just want to talk through the door.
Okay. And what's your date of birth?
November 11th, 1985.
November 11th of 85?
Yeah.
Okay. And 3 address callback number?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any weapons in the home, James?
No, I don't.
Okay. And you said that there's roughly 5 more people there with cameras?
Yes, in the driveway.
Okay. 1 second here.
Mr. Greg Jackson, who are you for real? Never meant to call 911 and cry. I'm a coward who won't talk to an old guy. Do you have any weapons in the house, James? Who's James? Could you imagine?
And do you know what he's talking about, like why he was stalking you or anything like that?
Yeah, there's like a... It looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in the driveway.
Okay.
But I haven't, someone that there's an 18, no, I think they're 19, a 19-year-old who I didn't want to hang out with. I didn't want to be around them. They have BPD, and their stuff was, their mental disorder was like really affecting my life in a negative way. And so I said I didn't want them in my life anymore. And they went to this person and said a bunch of mean things about me.
Ooh, you lying foreskin face! But then again, can you imagine Greg trying to explain to the 911 operator all the bad things that he's done? So, okay, I hope you're sat down, ma'am. So, I abused these 3 women. I was extremely controlling. I like them super young. I lied about various aspects of my life to gain sympathy. I tried to start a cult. The list just goes on and on and on. Chris is there, Greg, because you're a sex pest demon!
And so now this person's trying to, like, aggressively pursue me in a really hateful way as a result.
How does one aggressively pursue someone in a really hateful way? Via the internet, of all things. Hi, I'm Chris Hansen, and I'm going to knock on Onision's door in a very hateful manner. Grrr.
Okay, so you said they're from YouTube, though. So is it like a show that they do, or?
It's a live stream. Yeah, I've already talked to a lawyer about slander and stuff. This guy's really, really hateful towards me.
Okay. And are you able to see what type of vehicle they arrived in?
No, they parked way down the street, which is really sketchy.
Okay.
So they're standing out next to my SUV right now.
Okay. We're working on getting units out there as quickly as we can. Just go ahead and keep your doors locked. Do you feel comfortable disconnecting the line until we arrive? And then if anything changes, calling us back?
It should be fine. We're just hiding away from the windows.
Okay. If anything changes before we arrive, please call us back, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Is it me, or is Greg trying to get Chris Hansen on some kind of hate crime? He's coming after me because I have a tiny ding-dong, ma'am. Greg, are you insane? Calling the police on Chris Hansen, the man who literally makes a living confronting predators, the man who works with the police to expose people like you. Good grief, man. You are an embarrassment. Ugh. But ladies and gents, that's all the time I have for you today. I'm busy trying to not sully my own reputation with my own cults. I mean harem! I meant harem, of course. I've already had enough trouble with the IRS and ICE in the previous years, so thank you very much. And all my ladies were of consenting age, sir, and heavy-chested. Unlike your boy Onision over there, who enjoys lollies too much. Far too much. But thank you so much for joining me. And remember, buy my merch! Because if you don't, Onision will come and sniff you in the night. My merch provides anti-Onision protection, you know. Cheerio!
Thank you very much, Lord Bear. Make sure you pay homage to the Alpha and Omega. That's right, Lord Bear. Onision thinks he's God, but there's only one God, and his name is Lord Bear. Now, I must tell you, ladies and gents, that I find it exceptionally amusing that Onision thinks he's going to try and sue Chris Hansen and Mr. Repsion. Now, I do believe on the legal documents that Onision's kids' names are on there, and we haven't obviously used those names for privacy purposes. Even Onision's children deserve privacy. Now, before we end the video, ladies and gents, I just wanted to ask you all what you thought of the the pilot, if you will, the very first episode of BananaDrama. Was it too much? Did I need to put a suit on and put a green screen up? Did I not cover enough aspects? Or do you think there should be some Onision history also added to these videos just to make them a little bit longer, just to make sure that people are informed about his sordid, disgusting debauchery from the previous 10 years on YouTube. Please let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, if you just wanted to rub yourself against it, please do, but bag up first. Safety first, kids. Drop a like on the video, please share it out everywhere, and subscribe if you are new. And of course, as Lord Bear would say, buy my merch! Be sure to go check out the merchandise. The link for that will be in the description via Streamlabs. Thank you so much for joining me, my wonderful broken toys, and I shall see you all in the next one. I've been Alex of Irate Alex, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.